What's up? It's Emily, and this is my week's video. I'm filming it early. It's actually Wednesday, but the house is empty right now, so that is the optimal time to make a video. But obviously, you guys won't see it until Saturday, so it doesn't really matter. You wouldn't have known if I didn't tell you. So yeah, let's go on to the video. First, though, I must show you the awesomeness of my shirt. It's got mustaches all over it. Ha 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 ha. Matches my bracelets. Okay, so now onto the video. My video this week is just going to be on coming out. There may or may not be a going theme for the week for everyone else. I'm sorry if my video is different, but I'm just gonna. I'm like a week behind, but eventually I'll just end up skipping a week. Like maybe next week I'll just skip whatever it is. So either way, my coming out story. I guess I'll start with before 8th grade, I guess in middle school, I guess 7th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, I was in the shows, like in musicals and stuff, and I sang and stuff, and in 8th grade we were doing Guys and Dolls as a show, and it involved a lot of main character, well, it didn't actually involve like 4 or 5 or 6 main characters, and there were over 30 people in the play, so it involved a lot of sitting down and being aside. So I got to spend a lot of time with this girl, and like in 8th grade I didn't really know anything. Like, well, I can't really say I didn't know anything, but like before 6th grade, before 7th grade, I guess I didn't really know anything about like being anything other than straight. Like I was just like girls like guys, guys like girls. That's just how it is. Like I didn't really know of any other way. Like it's not something I thought about. And then in 8th grade, during the shows and stuff, like we started talking about it. Somehow we talked about it, and we talked about all this other, I guess like sexual things, but like nothing, like we didn't do anything. We just talked about it because we had a lot of downtime. So that was when I first started thinking about it, and I'm pretty much by the end of the show that year, which I guess we work on it for like 4 months or something. Yeah, 4 months. I was pretty sure that I wasn't straight. Like, I really liked this girl, but I didn't tell her because I didn't want it to be weird, and I didn't know. Like, I didn't want it to be one of those, like, I like you, but you're straight thing, so I didn't do anything. And then freshman year, sophomore year, I was just like, whatever. I'm not going to go upon it. Like, it doesn't matter. But then this year, which is junior year, I was just like, I'm tired of not being me. That's what I decided. I was like, I'm tired of not being who I want to be, not doing what I want to do, being different and being awkward because I didn't feel like I was exactly me. So then I thought about it a lot, and then I heard about Coming Out Day via Tumblr. I didn't know what it was. I was like, well, I figured out what it was really fast, but like I didn't know it existed, I guess. So that's October 11th. So I pretty much all of September, October, I was thinking about it, and then on the 10th of October, I wrote a letter, I guess, because I wanted to tell people, but I didn't want it to be weird, and I hate awkward. I mean, I love awkward situations, but not when they involve something like this, I guess. Like, if you just say something awkward, like if someone says, oh yeah, I don't know, something sexual, and then you say that's what she said, and it kind of gets awkward in the room, I'm fine with that, but like when it comes to stuff like telling people important things, I don't like joking around, and then I don't like it being awkward. So I kind of took the cowardly, I'm going to use quotes, because it's not really, but the cowardly way, and I was just going to put a thing up on Facebook, let people read it, let them judge, or if they want to judge me at their house, they don't have to do it in front of my face. So yeah, the 10th I wrote it. I'll stick it at the end of the video, I guess. And then you'll see what I did and what I wrote. And then that morning of the 11th, I wanted to put it up in the morning of like in the beginning of the day, like right when I woke up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and then all day it would be on Facebook. But I was texting my friend, and I was really nervous about it, and like I didn't really like the like putting it up in the morning because I'm like, I don't know, it'll be weird during the day. So she told me not to, and I agreed, and so I didn't do it. I was like, okay, I'll just do it after school, after I get home from work. So the whole day was pretty fine, pretty normal, nothing like out of the ordinary. No one except for 2 girls knew that I was gonna do it. And then during health class, well, it just so happened to be the last day of health class, and we were doing our final presentations, and I had done mine on sexual orientation with my 2 friends because we needed to pick a topic about sex ed, and that happened to be one of the topics to choose from. So I was like, that's good. It involves me thinking about it while also doing my project. So after I did the presentation, everyone was like, oh wow, that was a really good, like our presentation was pretty good, but like I felt a lot better like about myself and about like everything going on. So I was really glad that I waited because of that. Like I felt a lot more, not confident about it, but yeah. So then I went to work, and I was like, okay, so I should have gotten home from work at 5, but the girl didn't come in until 5:48. I'm pretty sure it was something. I almost remember the exact time because I was so mad. Like I was like, I just want to get home, and like I was like not building up nerves, but I was like getting nervous and stuff. And so by the time I got home, I had to go to band at 6. So I was like, oh my god, so I don't know what to do. Should I wait until after school? After band, or what do I do? And I ended up just taking it and copying and pasting it right on Facebook. I made sure it was there, and we left for band. And then we were in the band room. We still managed to get there before everyone else, even though I was running late because of work. And we were sitting in the band room, and Abby, my sister, my twin sister, was sitting out in like the front row, and then there's 2 rows back that go like they kind of go like stairs, except for they're really long. But either way, I was standing up here and she was standing down here, and I go, hey Abby, because I wanted to tell her because I didn't want it to be awkward if someone saw it before they left for band, and they commented to her because I knew they wouldn't comment to me, but they might comment to her. So I commented to Abby. I was like, hey, do you know what today is? She was like, I'm pretty sure it's the 11th. And I was like, no, do you know, like, what day it is? She's like, no. And I was like, well, it's National Coming Out Day. And at this point, like, it's really awkward. And she's like, oh. And I was like, so I have something to tell you. She's like, oh? Like, she was like, I guess at this point she obviously knew, but, and I was like, do you want to guess? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, I guess, I'm coming out to you. She was like, oh, okay. And then the next thing she said other than that was, well, I'm definitely not. Obviously saying I was gay and that she's obviously not. And I was like, well, thanks, Ab, I guess. Like, I was really, like, perplexed. And I was like, okay. So, yeah, and then during band, I texted my grandmother, just so she knew, and then, like, I texted my mom to look on Facebook, but then I ended up texting her anyway that I was gay, and that she was like, it's okay. She told me beforehand, like, when we found out our cousins were gay, that she was like, it's okay to be gay. So, like, I knew she would be fine with it, but I still couldn't tell her. I don't know why. I feel really bad that I never did, or that I didn't, but, I can't really do anything about that now. So yeah, and then the next day at school, it was a Thursday the 11th, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember, but I know the next day at school, like, I'm pretty sure everyone was kind of just, like, looking at me. They weren't, like, judging me, but, like, they had, like, a different, like, perspective, I guess. A couple people awkwardly hugged me. I don't know why. I guess I felt obligated to do it. I don't know. So, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't really think of anything else that would, So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel. Like the video if you liked it. I'm going to put my Tumblr in the bottom. And